This visualization represents a secure digital tunnel locking into place within a larger network. That encrypted path is exactly what we will build today. To achieve this, you will learn to construct a custom SSH configuration from scratch using the NPV Tunnel app for Android. To follow this tutorial, you need three things: an Android device, a standard internet connection, and the NPV Tunnel app, which is free on the Google Play Store. You will also need a server name indication, or SNI, that is active in your specific region. If you need to find one for your country, there is a link in the description to help you source it. Manually setting up these parameters gives you direct oversight of your connection settings, moving beyond the limitations of standard prepackaged VPN services. Begin by installing NPV Tunnel from the Play Store. Open the app to establish your initial workspace. Now we need to generate the server data for your connection. Open a web browser and navigate to the FirstSSH website. Locate the SSH WS section on the site. This menu allows you to choose a geographic server location, such as Singapore or the United States. Select a server and create an account by choosing a username and password. You will also need to complete the human verification step. Keep this browser tab open. As shown in this mockup, the site has generated 4 specific data points: the host IP, your username, your password, and the payload block. These credentials provide the specific server address and the authentication required to establish your private connection. Return to the NPV Tunnel app and tap the plus icon. Then select Add Config manually to start a new profile. Set your protocol type to SSH TLS Payload. As this diagram shows, you need to copy the host IP from your browser and paste it directly into the host field in the app. Next, transfer your custom username. Ensure you copy the text exactly as it appears, without any trailing spaces. Follow the same process for the password, pasting it into the designated password field within the app settings. For the network port, you will enter 443. This is the standard gateway for encrypted web traffic and is the most likely to provide a stable connection. With these fields populated, the foundational connection between your device and the remote server is now structurally complete. The SNI field is the most regional specific variable in the entire setup. It is important to note that using a random SNI from another region will result in a connection failure. As the highlight indicates, you must use a code that is currently active for your specific network. Input your localized SNI code into the highlighted field now. Finally, return to the browser and copy the large block of text labeled Payload. Paste it into the payload configuration box at the bottom of the app screen. These two elements, the SNI and the payload, act as network camouflage, allowing your traffic to blend in and bypass regional ISP restrictions. Next, save your configuration, select it from the list, and tap the Connect button to initiate the secure tunnel. To confirm you are connected, check your Android status bar. You should see a VPN status icon, which confirms the tunnel is active and secure. If the connection does not establish, refer to this diagnostic chart. Your first troubleshooting step is to change the port number from 443 to 80 and try again. If it still fails, verify that your SNI code hasn't expired. If the code is valid but the app won't connect, the server node may be experiencing downtime. In that case, return to FirstSSH and generate credentials for a different country. By mastering this diagnostic loop, you can verify your own network path and resolve configuration errors as they occur.